All right, it is July 10th. We have a slight risk today. 2 days ago it was marginal. Actually, yesterday it was marginal as of last night, and then this morning they upgraded. SBC upgraded it to a slight risk. We only get slight risk in Arizona once or twice a year, generally. So that's rare. Sometimes we don't get them at all. So this is kind of rare. So the target area today is kind of a wide area, and it might be in a couple different stages. So there are storms that may hit Tucson around sunset, and that whole area down there from Sonoyta up to Benson into Tucson around sunset. So we're kind of headed down there right now tentatively. But there's a bunch of storms that will come in after that from the White Mountains west, southwest into the lower deserts around the Eloy, Casa Grande, Santan area, Marana. The forecast has been pretty consistent with a huge, line of storms coming in and probably a big dust storm forming. Unfortunately, it's going to be very late, like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So we're going to go kind of see what we do today. We're going to go try to get crap by Tucson earlier, maybe at sunset, and then race back up to 10 to get the other stuff coming in later. Not sure if that's how it's going to work out today, but we'll do our best. So I wanted to do a monsoon vlog for the first one this year because we actually finally have a nice day that we're excited about. So hopefully I'll be able to do some good video and it should be interesting. Won't be chasing that because it's Nogales going into Mexico, but just a beastly updraft going on right now, which is really good for the rest of the day. There's a lot of cape down here. Very, very high-end cape for Arizona in the monsoon. Also, look at this guy. Well, here we sit in Tucson. I really can't decide what to do. We got storms building down to the southeast, and these guys are likely to, it's actually all building right in here, and it's going to move towards Tucson. The question is, I could probably get to like right here and get some storms building over the Rincons on the north side of that road, but I got to be careful and watch I-10 and these things coming in later. I don't want to miss the Haboob, and I don't want to get suckered into being too far southeast. So this is, I could just sit here in town, go to the Sentinel Peak, and watch the storms roll over Tucson, and then try to get north, or I don't know. It's a tough day because I have a hard time being patient, and so we're gonna have to see what happens. Well, I am getting suckered east like I didn't want to because those storms look really nice. And there's multiple 50,000 foot tops out here, including the one to the right and the one in front, and the one to the left, and all those. So I'm hoping that I'll just go out here and not go too far east, and then wait to see what happens. Maybe time lapse some developing storms, which will be nice, some towers, and then see what happens, and then make sure I don't miss the dust storm event later tonight. So I think I can do both. I just got to stay on my toes. Well, finally time lapsing this demon of a supercell basically down there. Rotating a little bit. Just a monster updraft. Just keeps exploding. I hope the middle part is going up again right there. So I'm hoping this front end really just keeps it coming this way. That thing really erupted. Still looks like it's got a center updraft base kind of moving this way, but we'll see. But that anvil just went up and just exploded like a freaking bomb. It's like you can see another backside there curling out to the left. We got storms maybe moving in from this whole direction. I would really love to see this thing get closer and just keep building. And if I zoom in, it looks like there's maybe some striations underneath it. I bet it's really nice. I don't want to go down there because all this stuff is encroaching on me right now, and I want to prepare for later, but that storm is real nice and probably has a decent structure on it. So right here it is on radar. You know, it's not moving that much. It's kind of it's been moving, you know, just kind of on it like a supercell a little bit. Look at that, even that little spin, little hook there for a second that you can see. So man, that's a tough not to be on that thing. Well, the storms are now encroaching. You can see it coming across. This should be a good long duration time lapse. There's another storm kind of building there. My friend Tori O'Shea just told me that there's dust coming up this highway. And I think I kind of see it a little bit there on the horizon. It doesn't look very tall, but it's getting kicked up on the outflow boundary that's kicking all this up. So, and it's building out over here as well. Coming right for me here, basically. And, oh, it's gonna start raining. Yeah, I can see some dust. So this is the, right in there is the radar, the Tucson radar, right in the middle of the screen. And man, someone else, Karen Hill, got a lightning bolt hitting it one time. That would be a really cool shot. But I'm gonna have to go probably. I want to stay ahead of this outflow. But I'm starting to see something behind all that, so interesting. Well, this is amazing. We got a beautiful storm with some outflow shelf. We got dust on the outflow boundary coming over the Santa Rita foothills here. Shelf cloud extending all the way that way. Should be good little time lapse here. This is mean looking storm. There we go, a little Haboob preview right here. Looks like the dust is kind of sliding to my east a little bit, headed north, but still very cool. All right, we're north of Tucson now, and got storms kind of convecting over town. There's blowing dust in there, and the sun was lighting it up for a second, but now you can't see it. We actually have a little storm popping up right here that on time lapsing looks great. Rain falling. If this starts dropping bolts, it'll be pretty cool. Well, this cool little storm just dropped a little bolt underneath it. So I crank up the 50 to every second now, see what happens. Lighting trigger, I just have the wide angle on it right now. It's pretty small. I don't know if I should put the 35 on or put the 135 or just let it get the whole thing, but it's pretty. Got a nice shelf cloud forming on the north side of Tucson with some sunset colors on it. And I believe the dust that's going over the city can kind of make it out underneath, unless that's rain back there, but that looks like dust over there. Definitely moving northwest now. Oh, this is gorgeous. We've got the sun setting, an isolated storm with a red rain shaft, and then we have the shelf cloud coming with a Haboob, weak wall of dust rolling over those mountains on the west side of Tucson right now. Wow, this is beautiful. Got dust rolling there, just intense orange colors. Isolated storm. All right, well, we're trying to get in front of it. You can kind of see on the velocity the wave coming, and we are almost to 8, and it's going to blast west on an 8 probably. Well, that's what we're going to do, but the dust storm is too. The storm is hauling butt there. You can actually see the edge right there, that thin. We're about to get to 8 and get in front of it, and then it'll be party time. You can see it through the window. There's the Haboob. That mountain out there is our left turn, and there's the wall of dust. Once we make our left, we'll be able to stop and hopefully shoot it over Casa Grande a little bit at some point. Yikes, we gotta shoot it. Ugh. I shouldn't have waited so long, but that sunset was so pretty. But this thing only get better as it goes through Maricopa. So Maricopa is where the really good dust is. So that's what I'm hoping for. But you can really see it there. See the wall of dust there. It's kind of hard to see in the dark, but it's coming. Kind of make it out over there, but really too hard to see. All right here in front of me. Trying to do a short time lapse of it. I really got here too late. It's okay, it's dark anyway. All right, we are getting chased by the dust storm. It's been pretty decent, but just so dark out. So we might get past Gila Bend and see if it looks decent. But winds are pretty good. It's moving right toward us. Might let it go after Gila Bend, but we'll see. Well, we are let it hit us here. Oh my gosh, here it really comes. Whoa. That is good dust. Not even driving. Sitting still. There's a car over there. Whoa, that's spooky. Just got hit with a second round here in Gila Bend. Wow. It's real bad here west of Gila Bend, Paloma exit. Can't see anything, so getting off this exit. I'm gonna sit and wait it out for a little bit. This is just insane. Oh, maybe it's clearing up. Wow. All right, back home. Just thought I'd show a little bit of what we got. I don't know how great I did today, but this is a time lapse of the dust storm on I-8 for a little bit. Not too bad, not the greatest, but at least we got it. Pretty grainy photos and tough to edit, but this is, it won't look grainy on my phone as much, but coming into Gila Bend, it was pretty gnarly looking, so that was great. And I should have just left that alone, but I panned to the left because it looked pretty cool over there too, and I wanted to use my R5 on it. So, see it spread out and almost hit. And then shot it again later, just west of town. But all in all, not a bad chase, and worked out almost perfectly. And hopefully more this coming week.